23 begins, and I have been issued a mission. Take it for the boys. Capture and occupy a settlement belonging to any of the following enemies of Skull Smashers: Marienburg, Corone, Reichland. Turns to complete 16. The Greenskins of the tribe have begged us to take their enemies' territory, swearing fealty if we succeed. Treasury 500 and diplomatic relations +10 with the Skull Smashers. So, a couple of thoughts on that mission. Number one is, by capturing and occupying a settlement belonging to any one of those enemies, it would mean I'm then at war with them. So, not keen. Number two is that the diplomatic relations +10 with the Skull Smashers, probably not really worth it. They're not a massively powerful faction, and the Treasury of 500 just doesn't entice me. So, I'm probably not going to bother with that mission, in theory. Now, I have managed to complete the Skarsnik's Orc Guardhouse in Karak Asgaraz, which is great. And there's been war declared between Arguellan and Caravan. And that is these two people, I believe. So, Caravan and Arguellan, whatever. So, I am still very much recovering from my marvellous victory over the Karaknorn dwarfs. Little bit bruised. You know, my stalker units are still needing a little bit of replenishment. Got 3 units of goblins that are all very smashed up. Those night goblins are not too bad. The squig hoppers need a bit of recovery, and so does the Arachnarok. And he, of course, is very important to my plans. Now, despite that recovery, I'm kind of feeling like I've smashed a lot of the dwarf forces. I need to move quickly on Grimhold if I'm going to stop them from replenishing. If I have a look at Grimhold, I can't actually see what they've got there. They could have some awesome recruitment buildings, which means they could recruit really powerful dwarf warriors or something or other. And that would be a real problem for me, because like I had the problem with this whole campaign, I am only goblins. So, yeah, I need to prioritise getting rid of them as opposed to letting them replenish, even with just one weaker settlement. It'll take 3 turns for Karaknorn to upgrade, so I can't do a lot about that for the time being anyway. Sense-wise, I probably should leave a garrison to protect Karaknorn, but I'm not sure I can afford to do that, because, like I say, the dwarves will just get stronger and stronger. I don't want to completely abandon replenishing my troops though. So what I think I will do is I am going to combine a couple of these units together. So that is Skarsnik's new gobs. What I'm going to do, and the whole completely replenished unit is 120. So if I combine the 2 smaller ones into one.
You need me.
There you go. 19. And then if I also... No, I'll leave them as they are. And wherever I end up settling, I will then recruit a unit to replace them. The upkeep is a lot less for the Night Goblin units, so that's why it doesn't bother me so much that I'm having to buy another unit. But it will be quicker than just staying put and letting them replenish. I mean, if you look at this, 4 turns to replenish, that's a long time. It's too long. I need to be on the dwarfs way before that. But I can spend a turn in my own territory. So what I will do is move the full distance to here. I do now have the backup of the Wire Army, and they can move all the way to here. A heck of a load of Night Goblin archers in that army, which is quite interesting. I would like to see Grimhold before I get too near it, but like I say, first thing I'm going to do is recruit another unit of goblins. Let's just pin the goblins and compare them to the skulkers. Skulkers are quicker and they got a better melee attack, but armor, leadership, defense, and weapon strength all less. They do have a better charge bonus though. But they do cost 300 as opposed to 180. So I think I'll stick with just cruddy unit of goblins. Spider's not replenishing as much outside the settlement. That is a bit annoying, but can't really be helped. And what I might do is next turn, after the turn of replenishing Sly, I'm going to send him out to have a little look at Grimhold to see what kind of defences it's got going. Alright, so I can't do any building. Let's have a look at diplomacy. The only one I'm really interested in at the moment is the Skull Smashers. And as you see, it is working towards a 5 increase anyway, so not completing that mission would not be a terrible thing. Don't really need to complete the mission. Everyone else hate me. I don't know why I really bothered to check all this. Yeah, I am in danger of losing Carignan if someone just jumps over the mountains, but if I can get Grimhold without losing Carignan, it will be amazing. So that's a pretty direct and short turn 23. See you in turn 24. Okay, so I've paused mid-end turn sequence, and we've got Arguala declaring war on me. So that is interesting, as I kind of foreshadowed that I was worried about someone jumping over the mountains and attacking Carignan. So Durthu has decided he's going to declare war on me. Wonderful. His strength rank is 15, mine is 106. Youch. Although, interestingly, our strength rank is actually equal according to that. Yeah. Well, we'll see how that goes. I mean, yeah, I'm not delighted by it, because that could mean that... Well, like I say, if they jump over the mountains and attack Carignan, I could be in a bit of trouble. But I can't just sit here forever. I have to go and get the dwarves. I have to. So if they just recover, they could have almost as good as army as they did before I got Carignan. Ooh, we have Chaos Stirs. Storm clouds gather in the north. There are rumours that the barbarous tribes residing in the shadow of chaos have ceased striving against each other, the attention of the dark gods, and are instead banding together. Suckling at the teat of chaos, the hordes grow in strength. It seems only a matter of time before the dam breaks and a tide of ruin bursts forth to engulf the old world, corrupting or destroying all in its path. Marshal your strength, nurture the sinews of war, build your walls high, gather warriors to your banner and temper them in the crucible of battle, so that when the time comes, you may yet weather the storm. Okay, I hope chaos doesn't affect me too quickly. And let's see. Put on your looting pants. Raid a region belonging to any of the following enemies of Skull Smashers. That's the same 3 enemies. A rival tribe and potential ally have asked your boys to go raiding on enemy lands. The spoils will be ours, of course, and it will be seen favourably by these boys, allowing us to dominate them soon. And that one gets me a higher treasury reward, but only half the diplomatic relations bonus. Again, it involves kind of upsetting these 3 guys, so I'm not sure I'll prioritise it as a mission. But raiding them would not declare war on them, it would just anger them a bit. So it's worth keeping my eye on, maybe. And there you go, recruited a unit of goblins. Fantastic. And now I'm at the stage where I can consider getting nearer to Grimhold. Before I actually march my army up, what I'm going to do is send Sly forward on his own. Kind of a scouting mission. Let's have a look at Grimhold. So, Grimhold itself, bit of a garrison going. Trading depot. Drinking hall. And income. So there's no real direct recruitment buildings there. So the only recruitment they'll be able to do is actually default dwarf troops, which I imagine is either like warriors or miners. So Brock Ironpicker's got 6 in his army, and he's not currently recruiting. This army has got 5 and is currently recruiting. That's that symbol. And they're miners, so chances are they can only recruit miner units. And Grimhold itself only has a garrison of 7. So 5 plus 6 plus 7 is 18, which means my stack of 20 plus the war stack hopefully would be enough to defeat them. So nice work, Sly, in identifying that. Trouble is they are recruiting and I can't get to them this turn. So they're going to have at least 2 or 3 more units, and I need to keep replenishing. So in order to replenish, I need 50% movement speed. So let's see how far that gets me. Really not very far. Or maybe I should just accept that what I've got. Nearly marched my army. Right, well, what I need to do is make sure I stay within range of my war arm. Because I can't afford to lose them as backup. What I can do is can afford to completely and utterly lose them as sacrificial lambs almost. So let's use the underway.
Worthy of Skarsnik.
Oh, how far did... Oh, crap. Okay, wow, that was an accidental push of the button. That was probably kind of where I wanted to go anyway. So I think that Morglum and his war army can get to here. They can. So they will be joining me in that area. Yeah, I didn't mean to click that. I could have potentially got a little bit further. Join Sly. So I'm not going to be replenishing, and that does trouble me a bit. But it potentially means that once the war army joins me here, I could attack them next turn with 40 units against their 20 odd, which will include their the garrison. Hopefully I can win that. So then I go back to my original problem, which started the turn, which was that these guys declared war on me. If they come over the mountains, Carricknorn is not in a good position to defend them. I have decided to press on, as you know, towards the dwarfs, and I've got 2 turns before Carricknorn is expanded, upgraded. So yeah, there's not a lot I can do about that, except hope, really. Alright, so we'll see whether in turn 25 I have the option to attack the dwarves. Or whether maybe I'm about to lose Carricknorn. 25 awaits. Okay, so turn 25, and military alliance negotiated between Aberland and the Golden Order. I don't think that affects me too much. The Golden Order are here, but not my priority at the moment, and I am at war with them. So the fact that they've joined up with Aberland is something just to keep an eye on. Good news in that the Wood Elves did not march across the mountains. So another turn closer to upgrading Carricknorn. My obedience, while Skarsnik is away, is going down. And that's even with military crackdown being a positive factor. So I'm going to have to keep an eye on that and make sure there's not a rebellion while I'm away in Grimhold. But hopefully, because I've acted quickly on Grimhold, I won't be here too long, in theory. Now, they did recruit some more miner units, I imagine, because they haven't got any other recruitment buildings. Up to 9. This unit is not recruiting, which is something at least. So I need to make a move on them, really. I can't just go with a full frontal attack, because that's not how war armies work. I need my war army to back me up.
Now's the time.
They can move as far as there, which is similar to where I can move,
Supreme ruler of
without going into their territory. So, I am indeed going to move up to here, which will be leaving me with 63% of my movement. And what I'll do is I'll just sneakily go into raiding stance. Now, just having a quick peek at the chapter objectives, I need a little bit more raiding money in order to get that chapter mission. So that's one reason for going into raiding stance. The other reason is because I need my Wire Army to catch up. Now, it's tempting to sell my Wire Army to attack them, and then I will reinforce them. In fact, that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, attack them, Morglum, and I will be your reinforcements rather than the other way around. Now, if this all goes horribly wrong, well, I'll be in trouble basically. But I'm hoping that worst case scenario is I've trapped them in this area, and next turn both my armies can attack together. Best case scenario is the Wire Army comes up, attacks the dwarfs, I reinforce, we smash them together, Grimhold is ours. Sweet. And Carricknorn is a turn away from upgrading. Fine, so nothing more I can do there. Alright, wish me luck. I'm hoping for a battle. Well, actually I'm hoping for a battle as the turn ends, because the Wire Army will be acting next. So stick with me for that. And if it doesn't happen, then you'll see me cut the turn, and we'll next speak at the start of turn 26. Okay, here they come. Okay, so yeah, that wasn't what I was expecting. See at the start of turn 26. So at the start of turn 26, foolish vainglory. They say you revel in victory. They say you spend more time erecting monuments to battles past than managing the realm. They say you are a fool. We'll see who is the fool and get extra leadership. More humble. Recruitment cost, I really couldn't care because I'm not really planning on recruiting anything anytime soon. So I'll get the war fervor. I managed to research Beasts of Burden, extra ammunition for Greenskin bow units. Wonderful. Ally mobilised against force. Yeah, that's our Wire Army preparing to attack the dwarfs. Didn't work out how I expected, as we saw at the end of the turn. But we'll get to that in a minute. Carricknorn has now upgraded. Fantastic. And Sly has gained a rank. So that is all positive news. So I got a let's see. Does it say it here? No. It skipped it. Oh no, there is. Battle of Grimhold, War Army, Valiant Defeat. So the War Army attacked on its own. Very ambitious. It's not been destroyed. So it's not completely gone. Only 9 of the 20 units remain. Absolutely battered. I wonder if I didn't act as a reinforcement for them because I was in raiding stance. If that's the case, then sorry about that, War Army. My bad. But what it did mean was the dwarfs were, hopefully, quite weakened. So Brock's got 3 units. Bergrim's now only got 5. Lars has appeared out of nowhere, I think, with 1 unit. And Grimhold itself still has 7 units, but then maybe they're a bit at half strength. So really what I need to do is attack with Skarsnik and go for it really. Let's upgrade Sly before I forget. I need to do I think I'm going to go for a Assassinate's no use to me. Oh, okay. Here we go. Didn't realise I was this far up. Them. Melee attack. That's a simple one, because I'm about to go into battle. So I'm not fully replenished. My Ragnarok is a little bit damaged. But yeah, I wonder as well whether the Wire Army is going to be able to back me up with this.
I like a good plan.
Because they're in March stance now. But this is what I want. I can't let them recruit another 2 to 6 units of miners. That'll make them a lot stronger. So let's do this.
Killing time.
Okay. Right, so I was right in thinking the Wire Army hasn't joined me. It's a little bit unfortunate. I've attacked Brock's unit with 2 units of Quarrelers, quite upgraded though. And he's got 3 reinforcing armies. One is the settlement, which as I expected is half strength in a lot of their units. Then they've got the minor army reinforcing and Lars on his own reinforcing. However, I have got the option to do a lightning strike. Initiate the battle with a lightning strike maneuver. Lightning strike battle to prevent reinforcements from arriving for both forces participating in the battle. I don't have any reinforcements. So check that out. I can do a lightning strike. I'm not sure if that's a Skarsnik thing or just, I don't know how I've managed to enable that. But I can attack Brock Ironpick without having to fight these guys. So yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to take out Brock Ironpick army. It might not mean I get Grimhold straight away, but it will be a good way of picking them off one at a time or so. So let's go for it. I'll see you in battle against Brock Ironpick. Okay, so here we are against Brock Ironpick. They only have 3 units, 2 of which are Quarrelers, and they are upgraded Quarrelers. So I'm not going to take them lightly. They could absolutely hurt my troops if I let them shoot too much. So I'm not in a rush with this. So I'm going to get up on this hill with my 4 catapults. And see whether I'm in range. Not even close. Okay. So. Any better? Still no. Judge distance is better. How's that? Right, now I'm nearly in range. But I don't want them backing away. So let's see how that goes. Now, like I say, I don't want to lose any troops, really.
Nasty stuff.
Let's hide my hidden troops over here. But potentially they can attack out of nowhere. My goblin units would get absolutely minced if they got into the enemy's shooting range. Skarsnik, you don't care. And Sly. Go over there. My bow shots. I don't really mind if he gets into shooting range with my war machines, because they can take a bit of damage. The Squigs can vanguard, so let's put them in the trees somewhere. Like if they could hide, really. But either way, if the enemy goes towards them, I'll just outrun them while I catapult them. And it's important not to lose any health in the Ragnarok. This isn't really his kind of battle. So yeah, let's go. Let's fire up. There they are. They are coming towards me, which is good. So let's see how much damage I can do with the rocks. Whoa! Oh, nice. Alright, next shot. Fire at them. Weaken them all. Just... how quickly are they going to get to me? Not that quickly. It's good, took a fair amount of HP off of them. It's like 3 catapults in each unit. Oh, boom, boom, boom. Smash, 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 smash them. Smash, smash, smash. Good. Now this guy could be a problem. Rock Iron Pick. A lord. I might have to use my bows to, like, shoot him down. One more big rock hit on this unit. And then I think I'll change back to the other unit. I mean, either way, killing a few dwarfs on the way in means there's less shots on me. Nice. Now aim at the other unit. How long before they get in range? Not actually that long. This is where I find out how lethal. Okay, so they've spotted my squig unit. To get them on the move. Missing a few. Smash, smash, smash. Oh, that was a lot better. Nice. Okay, and they're shooting at my actual rock lobbers. Like I say, I think I can take a bit of damage with that. Let's try and... fire up on that unit once more. Am I too close? Got to be aware of the Lord. Okay, so I've managed to smash a couple more rocks into them. Good. But I think I might actually need to retreat. Alright, Squigs, head in there. Just as a distraction. I think, yeah, I'm gonna have to get my war machines out of there. That dwarf is closing the distance on his own. And the gobbos, get skirmish off. I want you to all shoot at that guy. Skarsnik, you're up. Head forward. Sly as well. So here come the squigs. Hope that the bows discourage this dwarf. He will be wearing armour. He is chasing down these goblin war machines. A lot of arrows. Squigs coming into the quarrelers. Skarsnik forward. Boom. My lord is under attack. Right, the squigs have gone in. So at that point I'm going to send these guys to run in there and close the distance. Skarsnik's now fighting. So get my archers out to the side. I'll send Sly in as well to help out Skarsnik. The war machines, they've done their job, well, sort of. Keep them going out of there. Let's try and overwhelm this dwarf. Send all my spears in as well. How are the squigs doing? They're doing alright. Probably need to do a bit of a hit and run tactic though. As soon as I lose a few squigs, I'll get them out of there. dwarf is panicking. His morale is fading, which is great. Combat is apparently even, but I'm just stopping them shooting by having the squigs attacking. The dwarf is running away. Excellent. Squigs are doing their job. Stopping those units of quarrelers. In come my units. Get in there. Let's tell my shooters to stop shooting. And also my war machines to stop shooting. They all managed to survive, which is excellent. Squigs, lost a few squigs, get them out of there. As per the plan. They are running away now, the dwarves. Just that one unit left. Ironically, the one that I hurt the most. And the Arachnoids had a easy day. Squigs can chase after the running unit. And now it's just a matter, really, of... yeah. They're all running. Brilliant. Victory. Chase them down. Destroy every last one of them, if possible. So speed of 24. The dwarf shouldn't be able to outrun them. Let's get the Arachner up. In fact, that unit is nearly dead. There's one quarreler remaining. Got him. Drag him down. There you go, he's gone. There is only 4 of them left. And the squigs. Tell you what, Skarsnik and Sly did a good job, the two of them, in that combat. Fighting the dwarf. And the squigs did a good job of stopping the quarrelers from shooting. Just the one quarreler left, he's dead now. Looks though, believe it or not, it's only Sly on his spider that can keep up, and he obviously did, just as I zoomed in, and managed to kill Brock Ironpick. So that is a result, decisive victory. And they only managed to kill 10 of my army to their 121 loss. Great result. Decisive victory. Bit of loot. A lot of loot. All useful. Rank gained on Skarsnik. And Brock and his small little contingent defeated. So I won't lose fightiness because I still want my war around. Leadership is always useful. 3% replenishment, not enough for my liking. I'll take the extra leadership. So, that is the first stage. I am still left opposed with Thurgrom's army and Larg's army. But before I actually take them on, and I am going to take them straight away, I need to push while I'm in a strong position. I can upgrade Sly a bit more. Cornered Rat, extra leadership, opportunist charge bonus. I quite like having melee attack. He's on a spider. Let's make him a bit killy. And Skarsnik. So you're doing all right. Any followers? No. So you probably upgrade my goblins in full. That's what Skarsnik's army is going to be about. So in between battles, those goblins have got better.
I hear ya.
Great. Alright, so like you can see, the yellow line is revealing that this dwarf army will reinforce. But, I mean, I could attack them first. I wonder if I'll get another lightning strike opportunity. Let's find out.
Stick 'em.
Okay. So, once again, if I click that. Okay. So, by clicking that, I don't actually take away the settlement garrison. I only take away Larg Skolson himself. But it's still worth doing. Getting rid of one extra dwarf character. If I have to fight him afterwards, then so be it. But, got a bit of leadership bonus, income. Yeah, so I think the lightning strike is worthwhile. This is for Grimhold. If I win, it'll get me Grimhold. It's a nice open flat battlefield. A bit of a quick save. Let's do it. So here we are, going into battle for Grimhold.
Where's Gobbers?
I'm going to, I think I'm going to play it a little bit tactical
Gotta kill him.
and separate out my war machines.
Let's scrap.
Have those guys on that side
The lads are ready.
and those guys on this side. So I'm not relying on them doing quite as much damage this time round. I think it's going to be a bit more of a battle, proper battle. I'll get my goblins. I think I do outrange them though, so I'm still playing with similar ideas. The fanatics, Night Goblin fanatic units. I have one unit sort of protecting that. Night Goblins on that side. And I'm going to have the Stalkers on this side. Skarsnik and Sly, they can be in there together. Both offering up the leadership. And then the bow gobbos ready to retreat. I've got those kind of like those trees there, but if I make it so the gobbos don't actually shoot until dwarves pass the trees, then that's fine. The arachnoid spider is going to chill out just here. And my squigs, they can chill out too. Chill out over there. Let's see where the dwarfs are. Alright, there they are. Let's see and have a look what they got. So, we've got a unit of Quarrelers. Miners, Longbeards, they'll be good in combat. Another unit of Longbeards. Miners, and some Quarrelers. Okay, so really, I mean, my priorities with my war machines are like the strong troops, the ones I won't be able to defeat in battle. That could well be like the Longbeards. But let's see if they come near me. They are coming towards me, that's good. So they have to come towards me, really. I do outrange them. This one should be a fairly simple battle for me to win. But against dwarfs, you always have to be careful. So the Quarrelers or the Miners will be the first in range for that unit. I think I'm going to aim at the Quarrelers here. Let's see. Just drop a load of rocks. It's only half troops. Half units on this side, so a little bit weaker on this flank. There you go, nice. Bash, bash, bash. And they've gone for those miner units. That's alright, it's a good start. I think I'll just let my war machines pick their own targets, perhaps. Maybe this side. Shoot the quarrelers. Suppose I should get my squigs a bit closer. Maybe distract their shooting units. If I can pick off their shooting units one at a time. Or even bring a unit of longbeards away from the battle. That would be awesome. Oh, that landed right on that unit. Nice. That unit of quarrelers is a little bit disorientated. Okay, the quarrelers are sort of that other unit. I'm not sure what they're doing. Giving me more chances to shoot my war machines, it looks. They're going into the cover of the trees, which is a little bit annoying. I could have avoided that with a bit better deployment. Nice. Tempted to actually get my squigs on the attack against them. Choose a different target for my war machines. What characters he got? He's got one Lord and one Thane. So here come my squigs. I'm gonna get shot at by 12. Yeah, by 12 quarrelers. How much damage did I take from that volley? Not a huge amount. Good. Will I have a second volley, or are they going to run? Get in there. Get those dwarves. Brilliant. Smash into that unit. That unit shouldn't be a problem anymore. This unit of miners is coming round. So they're through the trees now. Okay, great. So that unit is now running away. What I might be tempted to do... Gobbos. Shoot at the character. And take off skirmish mode. Oh, one of the unit of miners running away, interestingly. Right, that unit is pretty much crippled. So let's get into the other unit of quarrelers. That miner unit is distracted, which is good. Alright, I've had a few bow shots. So I'm going to separate out my bow units. Get them over there. Get these over here. Ragnarok's going to advance a bit. These guys are going to sort of move up the flank. As are these guys. Which are the ones with the fanatics? These are. Good. Run, goblins! Goblins? The squigs are coming in. Oh. I need to be not dropping rocks on my own squigs. This unit still hidden at the moment. Can get them right in closer. Is that a longbid unit? It is a longbid unit. Awesome. Right, and squigs, they're about to get attacked by that unit of miners, so power through. So this unit, get in there. Try and make sure I'm not shooting at my own troops. Skarsnik and Sly. I actually could do with you fighting that guy away. And Fanatics. Send them out! Get those longbirds. Wait. Great, so that's smooshed them up. My goblins are now engaging, which is no problem. These shooters can turn around and shoot at there. These shooters can turn around and shoot. Well, they can get in position first. My squigs seem to have stopped their momentum a bit. To get them out of there. These guys need to come round. Only one unit had fanatics, so they can advance. The Ragnarok, you can come and help out. Yeah. Oh, if those fanatics keep going, are they going to touch the other unit? Oh, that'd be amazing if they did. No, they've run out of momentum. They can change direction. Squigs are out, which is excellent. Ragnarok, fight the longbirds. Okay, make sure my war machines are not shooting into the main combats. They're not, which is good. That's squigs, you're fine. In fact, try and attack the fleeing unit. This unit, these units are shooting at things I don't want to shoot them to shoot at. It's going alright. Overwhelming troop numbers. Get into the back of them. You can fire at those. They're all fleeing, apart from that unit of miners. Go after them instead. Both drop rocks on them. A Ragnarok, redirect into there. Shooters, you're probably not needed so much now. So get out of there. I'm sort of surrounding. Every dwarf is running away, including the general, which is awesome. This unit of goblins, get them. Skarsnik, get in the mix. They're all running away. Nearly, anyway. Squigs, get after them. It's that unit of longbeards not refusing to run. They will once the stalkers are charging to their rear. This has gone pretty well. I mean, it always should have gone well, because I was heavily tipped to win. I quite like the tactical side of how this has gone. Which is nice. Sly is once again after the enemy leader.
Stickers ready!
Fanatics did a good job. Enemy lord's dead. Fantastic. Where's the other one? Is that the other lord? No, that's the other lord. Get after him as well. And war machines are moving. You don't need to. Ragnarok had another quiet day, which is good. Finish off as many of these troops as I can, really. Because it's still a bit unsure as to whether I'll take the city with this victory, or whether I'll have to have another battle against that single dwarf leader. Let's speed things up a bit. A nice one, the Ragnarok. Gargantula. A Ragnarok taking out the final dwarf in that unit. Can Sly get his second character kill? Be nice if he could. Yeah, good man. Sly is an expert at running down fleeing characters. Decisive victory, that went really well. I'll see you for the aftermath. Okay, decisive victory. Loads of loot gained. Good. Rank gained for Skarsnik. And look at that. All the enemies taken out. None of them have survived. Brilliant. And I've got Grimhold. Fantastic. That is exactly what I wanted. So, to sack it would get me 8,000 in loot. Which is actually quite tempting. But I think really it would be nice to not destroy the settlement completely. So what I'll go with is loot and occupy, because 4,500 is still pretty decent. I am going to get a conquest penalty to obedience, but I'll be helped. Alright, so Thurgron Whitebeard killed in battle. And I've now got that province. I'm only allowed one province and I've got it, finally. Fantastic. So now, in the aftermath, I've encountered another faction. My wire target no longer needs to attack that dwarf. Looted the settlement. I've occupied the settlement. Brilliant. So, Carricknorn not yet taken out completely because Lars Skolson is still here. He is no threat to me whatsoever, though. And in fact, what I'm going to do is set the wire target to attack him. Now, that 9 units is not actually that strong. There's actually a chance that they won't be able to kill one single dwarf. Especially if he's a fighter. I mean, he's actually only a support specialist with runic magic. So, he's got half a chance of killing my wire. I don't care if that wall goes down. That wire goes down. Because it's so depleted that it's not really that much use to me anyway. And chances are now I've got a full settlement. I might not be marching to war anytime too soon. I've got to build up my settlements. The single province. Chances are my fightiness might go down to such a degree that I'll lose the war anyway. Like I say, that's not a disaster because you can always get a new war. So I didn't lose anything in that battle really, and once again we can upgrade Sly. I don't think he's got any followers or anything else. Hasn't gained any other items, but skills wise looking good. Slippery is something that would be quite useful, so I need one more skill point in this area. Let's get some extra melee attack for him. He's really doing well, but yeah, he's quite the little fighter. And he scouted out that area for me. Proving very useful. Skarsnik himself did upgrade the Dogobos. Let's see, what? Poisoned attacks in Lord's army. Does that happen to every unit? Squig units, I don't really have many of them. Tunnel boss. Leadership. Subterranean. Leadership aura. Missile resistance. Okay. Let's see what other are these useful. Speed for cavalry. Orc ball chariots and squig herds. Don't have a lot of squigs. That's for orcs. Missile cavalry and chariot units. Not a lot of them. Trolls, giants, and a Ragnarok. So I do have an Ragnarok. So potentially that one. Or there's extra ammunition for rock lobbers, who I have 4 of. And then there's missile damage if I upgrade it even further. So I think I might go for Death from Above. Although the first one only gets me ammunition. Unless, of course, the upgrade... I need 6 in the previous group. So I will be upgrading to a further Death from Above in order to get further. So that is worth doing. Alright, so let's have a look at Grimhold, see what state it was left in. It was half destroyed, but the main settlement, but it is on level 2, which is great. Means I don't have too long to recover it. Obedience-wise, got a rebellion fairly soon, maybe. Although the -30 of the conquest penalty will disappear, so I hope it won't actually be as soon as 2 turns. However, it wouldn't be terrible if I fought a rebellion. At least got it out of the way. So I'm not going to repair Grimhold just yet. I don't know if people have noticed this, but the cost to repair actually goes down the longer you leave it. So I'm actually going to leave it a turn. So Grimhold has come with this building, which is extra obedience, and that will be handy. In the long run, at least. So the buildings are now giving a +8 to obedience. So 4 from that one, and 4 from that one. I think. Yeah, the main settlements don't give any obedience. So that's cool, but I may not keep 2 obedience buildings in the long run. It coincided with Carrick Norn growing. I thought long and hard about how I was going to upgrade Carrick Norn. It only gave me 1 building slot in this upgrade. Just a little bit rubbish, because it's going to seem like I'm not really doing a lot with this upgrade. But I need to keep hold of Carrick Norn. So it's going to be Skarsnik's ditches for a garrison. And similarly, I need to keep hold of Grimhold, now that I've fought so hard to get it. So I'm going to get Watchtower there. And I'll basically use the other building slots, the ones that are going to come with further upgrades, to buy some cool stuff. The main thing is keep hold of these settlements. However, Carrick Norn could consider upgrading it to get better units. But I'm not going to do that just yet. I just want to see the lay of the land after this potential rebellion. Get to grips with everything that's going on. Because I have come across these guys. Widrioth. And Talsin. What else don't like me? I'm at war with these guys. There could be action not far away. Got 11,000 in the bank, which is nice. So yeah, I think I'm going to end this turn before I spend too much money. Unless, of course, upgrade to here. Okay, actually, hang on. Unlocks hero recruitment, Goblin Big Boss. As well as giving me extra obedience and extra untainted. Now, if I recall correctly, I wonder if that raiding... Yeah, look. the raiding that I did has enabled me to win that chapter objective. The only other chapter objective that bonus objective is to recruit a goblin big boss. So, and I'm still not actually near to completing the chapter. I've still got to occupy loot raids or sack 2 different settlements. So maybe if I were to upgrade this, I could get that goblin big boss hero, which is one of my bonus objectives. Let's do that. It'll take 3 turns to complete anyway. Alright, lots going on in this turn. I've got some research to choose as well. Faster wolves, speed for wolf rider units. I don't have any wolf rider unit. And armor for orc or riders and orc or biguns. Don't have any of them. But it does unlock this one. Unlocks recruitment of night goblin squig hoppers. Now, even though I have got a unit of squig hoppers, they're not impressing me hugely. So I think my one unit I'm kind of protecting. And I kind of like that I haven't got many of them. But I don't think it's worth upgrading them just yet. So that I can build more. I'm not going to worry about that. This one, big and bullies, gives me plus leadership for goblin units. That's easily the one I want to go with. Let's just have a look at my diplomacy. Everyone's still hating me. What else? It's hostile, but it's improving. I wonder if one day I won't be at war with them. War with the Golden Order, deteriorating. Improving with Wissenland, that's at least something. The Dwarfs, well, deteriorating with all of them. Eric Norn won't be around much longer. Stone and Paragon, rather. Yep, Skull Smashers remain my only friends. And now I'm deteriorating with them because I've become a great power. That is actually quite funny. Let's see if they'll... No, they won't agree to anything. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe I'll complete that mission with them to raid an enemy's territory and maybe they'll like me after that. Right, so I can do a commandment as well, which is pretty cool. Let's see. Recruitment cost, not bothered about. Income extortion rate, maybe. Growth and obedience. I'll tell you what, obedience, not massively bothered about, because I think my buildings are going to offset that anyway in the future. But growth will be very useful, because I want to get Carrick Norn onto level 4 very quickly. Alright, sweet. What a good turn that was. Got damage building, but I know about that and I don't care. So I'm going to end turn 26. And man, that was a good turn. See it for turn 27, now that I have one full province.